What's up, guys? It's Eric. Free NFL bets. If you're watching me on YouTube right now, I'm I'm in the dark, man. I'm like I'm like at my friend's house right now doing this podcast because I forgot to do it yesterday. I'm like kicking myself over that. I had like all the time in the world to do it yesterday, and I just forgot. So here I am doing it now. I'm basically on vacation, and I'm dedicated to you guys, man. I've been doing this since July with preseason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will not miss this podcast. I will not miss this YouTube. Like, I am going to deliver for you guys. I love y'all. And I'm kicking ass this football season. I am plus 38 units on the season. You put $100 on every unit that I bet, you'd be up $3,800. I went 2-1 on wild card weekend. Won with the Texans, lost with the Steelers plus 8.5, and won with the Bills minus 8.5. So life's good, guys. I already got a bet lined up for this week. I'll talk about it. Obviously, I'm on vacation, so I'm not gonna go like too crazy in depth, but I'll give a good outline for y'all. I'll give a good outline. Divisional round coming at you. Let's get after it. All right, first game up Saturday, 4:30 Eastern kickoff time. We have the Houston Texans at the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's take a look at the injury report right now for the Houston Texans. Offense, let's see. Joe Mixon and Robert Woods are questionable. On the defense, it's just Aziz Al-Shair. Let's take a look to see if they practice this week. So he did not. They don't have. Why don't they have Wednesday up? That's so annoying. They don't even have Thursday up. Like I should be able to know what's going on with this. That's crazy. That their own injury report online. I can't even see if they practiced or not. Um, I don't think any of those guys missed, man. I'd be pretty damn shocked. I haven't heard anything either about them not being able to go. Aziz Al Shir is questionable. Robert Woods questionable. Joe Mixon's questionable. They all played last week. I don't remember them exiting the game. They should be good to go. So Chiefs look really healthy. Take a look at the Texans look really healthy. Chiefs are 100% healthy. No new injuries for them. Like they're good. They're good to go. Everyone's healthy, ready to rock and roll. Harrison Bucker is too? Yeah, Harrison Bucker is too. Okay, so I'll be really quick with this game, guys. I do think Houston can cover that plus 8.5. I think I am going to bet plus 8.5. Now the weather is going to be really cold. I need to see if it's really windy. But if it's windy, I love that even more for the plus 8.5. That I don't think the game will get out of control if both teams have trouble passing the ball. I think it'll be a very close game. So that's what I'm saying. If there's wind, so be it. Obviously, it is going to be really freaking cold. I think it's going to be in the 20s or even the teens in Kansas City. It is a little bit of a factor. Houston is a dome team. Houston's warm temperature, like it's cold, but I mean they're a tough nosed football team. They're not some team that's going to be like the cold. Like they'll be ready to freaking go. Now these two teams did play a couple weeks ago, right before Christmas, and Kansas City won that game 27-19, but it was close throughout the entire game. And then that's the game where what's the guy's name? The wide receiver Tank Dell had to leave the game on a stretcher or whatever it was, or he like really effed his knee up. So and like CJ Stroud was crying and everything. Like they emotionally weren't ready for that game after that point, and it was a very close game up until that point. And then I think they even took the lead on that touchdown where Tank Dell caught that ball. But then also Aziz Al Shair wasn't available. He was during his suspension. I mean, but bottom line is this: like I know Andy Reid off of a bye week is like money, and maybe Kansas City wins this game. And I know I'm kind of contradicting myself because normally when teams win, just check out last week, guys. Teams that won, they went 6-0 against the spread last week, and that included all the favorites too. Philly covered as a big favorite. So did Buffalo and Baltimore. So, like, if you're going to win, they're going to cover the spread most likely. So, that's where I just have a little bit of reservations, but I still think Houston keeps it close, guys. All right, over under. Let me see what the over under is. 41.5. I like that over, guys. Just plain and simple. These offenses are just too good. Like, yeah, there'll be intensity, but I could easily see them trading punches in the fourth quarter and that's sneaking over like a 23-20 win, something like that. I could easily see a 23-20 game right there. So I would lean over. I'm not going to bet that over under, but I do like that over 41 and a half. Oh, you know what I really like is Texans over their team total. That'll be uh, 21 minus 4, like 17, over 17. I like that, guys. I think that gets there too. Okay, next game up. We have the Saturday night game. We've got the Washington Commanders at the Detroit Lions. And the Commanders are healthy on offense and healthy on defense. Love to see that. Love to see that. Okay, let's take a look at the Detroit Lions. I think they're all healthy and good to go as well. Let's take a look here. Oh, wow, of course, the ESPN's just really BSing around here, huh? I can't even see it. Okay, just like you guys can't see me on YouTube right now, which is really freaking hilarious. Um, let's see. Nah, they look good. Commanders look good. Um, Bobby Wagner didn't practice the last 2 days, but I haven't heard any word of him not being able to go. He should be good to go. Detroit, let's see. Nobody of note. David Montgomery and Terrion Arnold are good. Yeah, they'll be good to go. Detroit Lions will be good to go. So this is kind of also just like Kansas City, where they've been getting kind of lucky this year with a lot of close wins, and that's why I like Houston to keep it close. I kind of feel the same about the Lions. I mean, look, they kept it very close against Chicago. Um, on the Thanksgiving game, they almost lost that game. Next week after that, they only beat Green Bay by 3 at home. These are both home games too. They lost to Buffalo at home 48-42. Obviously Buffalo is a lot better than the Commanders. But you know, San Francisco, they barely won. Like San Francisco kind of malfunction, honestly. And then they beat Minnesota. Minnesota, that game was close, and then Minnesota's offense just couldn't keep it going. And then Detroit, Detroit exploded in the second half. That game was close. Basically, what I'm saying is that I think Washington can keep it close, and the spread is plus what 9.5? Yeah, plus 9.5. Yeah, if it gets to 10, that's tempting, guys. It's tempting for me to get on board with plus 10 with the Commanders. I do think it can be close. That Commanders offense is legit, and they can definitely trade punches or at least keep it within 10 points, I think. I do lean that way. The only thing is that like in these playoff games, as we saw last week, like these teams are not effing around. Like straight up, they're going for blood. They're going to get up big. They want to control the game. They want to put the game away. I could easily see Detroit doing that in this game and putting the game away early and getting up like three touchdowns. I could see it because Washington's defense is awful. Not awful, but like pretty bad, especially in the secondary. And then they're not going to be able to stop the run of Detroit either. I mean, they're a competitive front seven with Deron Payne, John Allen, Frankie Louvu, and Bobby Wagner, like all veteran, really good, front seven guys. But Detroit's just another beast. Like they're not going to be able to stop that run game. So I do like Detroit to win. I lean Commanders to cover, but I don't feel great about that. I'm probably not going to bet that game. And then the over-under is 55.5. And it kind of goes back to like Detroit's not going to slow down. They will keep running up the frickin' score until they know that the game's in hand. And then I think Commanders can keep trading punches. So I could see the Lions getting to 40 points. I don't think they do. I lean under in this game. I think it's a little too high for a playoff game, but I know Commanders will not be able to stop the Lions offense. That much I do know. Now on the other side, will Jaden Daniels make some mistakes? He could, but I mean, he's really poised. And this is like basically his second game of his second season, right? He played the entire regular season. Now he's getting bonus football for his rookie year. This is like his second season, the second game of his second season, pretty much, right? So, I mean, this guy's playing in his 20th NFL game or something like that, or 19th, I mean, he's poised, guys. He's damn good. I mean, Jaden Daniels is special. So, I like that plus 9.5. If it gets to plus 10, I think I'm going to bet it, guys. I lean under 55.5. I think there might be a little bit of defense in the red zone that holds it under that high number. Okay, next game up. And before the next game, guys, I'm on my vacation. I mean, obviously, I love doing this, and I know there's like a good amount of you guys listening and whatnot. Drop a like. Follow me at Twitter. Follow all my official plays at Easy Money Wins. Drop a comment. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just show some love. I appreciate y'all. I'll keep giving out free winners. All right. Sunday game at Philadelphia. The Eagles are hosting the Los Angeles Rams. And this game is at 3 o'clock Eastern time, and they are expecting snow and wind, I believe. Like substantial amount of snow falling during the game. I think a couple inches. And that's enough to alter the game, in my opinion. Now, who does that favor? Favors the Eagles for sure because their defense can stop the run better than the Rams' defense can stop the run. Let's take a look at the injury report real quick. Everybody's healthy on the defense for Philly except for Nakobe Dean. I think he's gone for the season. That really hurts losing Nakobe Dean. He's really the leader of that defense. Vocally getting everybody lined up like that sucks. That really sucks. I feel bad for Nakobe. He's a gamer. He's a gamer for sure. Eagles offense. AJ Brown's questionable. Dallas Goedert's questionable. They should play, guys. Everyone else is good to go. Yeah, no issues there. Let's check the Rams. Now the Rams are also on a short week. They played on Monday night, right? So they're on a short week, and they've been flying all over the place, dealing with the wildfires and stuff in LA. A lot going on over there with the Rams, but they got a really nice win against the Vikings. They have a lot of guys who've won a Super Bowl on this team still, or a couple at least. And so I mean, the Rams will be ready. They will be ready for this game. I fully believe that. It's just, I think the Eagles outmanned them, guys. Yeah, no serious injuries for the Rams. Nothing there. Now these teams did play on Sunday Night Football, I believe, or was it Monday Night Football? Let's see here. Sunday Night Football, November 24th, and the Eagles won 37-20. But that game was a little close, I believe. I think it was close, and then Saquon ran wild. No, it wasn't that close. It was 13-7 at halftime, and then the Eagles pulled away in the second half. So, and they ran the ball really well against the Rams too. And now the Rams defense is actually pretty good, but being pretty good isn't good enough against the Eagles front. This line and Saquon Barkley, like it's just not good enough. It's not good enough. Like maybe they force Jalen Hurts to make a mistake in the passing game. Maybe they do that. That's the only path that I see them slowing the Eagles offense down, especially in the snow, guys. Like that favors the offense because even though they have cleats on, that ground is frozen underneath. It's rock hard, guys. Like I've played I played Division 1 football. I played a lot of football. I played in the snow. I played in those elements before, and your cleats don't go into the ground. They don't. Like you're literally pretty much just slipping and everything. And like you see it on the field. Like these guys will slip. And like how can they slip on cleats? Because the ground's freaking hard as crap. That's why. So and then also offensive players know when they're going to stop. So like defensive players when they react, and we saw this, guys. If you remember the Buffalo game this year on Sunday or Monday Night Football against the 49ers, Buffalo was going crazy on them. Both offenses were able to move the ball, and the defenses were not able to move and react quick enough. I think it favors an over game. I think it favors the Eagles big time, guys. And that -6 is what it's at. Um, I think a lot of people might be looking at that +6, +6.5 with the Rams and going like, that's too many points. And like, yeah, on a day where there's no elements of snow and freezing cold weather and all that stuff, like, okay, I can see the Rams keeping it close in the past game and the ball's not slippery and all that stuff. But in this game, I can see the Eagles controlling it and winning by 2 touchdowns. I can see it. Am I gonna bet it? I don't know, guys, but I really think the Eagles win this game. I just think there's too much going on with the Rams. I think they got their good win. They got their win for the city of Los Angeles, just for their own team morale. Like they had to practice at Arizona's stadium last week. Like I I I just think their time is done. I think the Eagles come out and bully them, just big time bullies on Sunday afternoon in South Philly. Okay, next game up, guys. We have the Baltimore Ravens at the Buffalo Bills. Let's check the game. The injury report. Okay, so the Bills injury report, they're healthy on offense. Ray Davis is questionable. It's not a big deal, but Ray Davis, I want him running the ball instead of Ty Johnson in relief of James Cook. Like if Ray Davis gets five, if there's the backup running back gets 5 carries, I want Ray Davis touching that ball. Ray Davis is damn good. Um, let's see, the defense is completely healthy. And Tyler Bass is healthy. So that's good for the kicker. Okay. Injury report for the Ravens. Zay Flowers did not practice again today. I'm doing this podcast on Thursday night. So he did not practice again. And the defense is healthy. So, and they're saying Zay Flowers might not go. And I'm telling you right now, guys, they don't need Zay Flowers, but they kind of need Zay Flowers for this game. Now, these teams did play week 4 of the regular season, and Baltimore destroyed them 35-10. And I'm telling you right now, I was fading Buffalo earlier in the season, and I bet on Baltimore on that Sunday night football game against Buffalo. But I'm telling you right now, I've studied Buffalo a lot this season. That offense that offense was finding its identity early in the season. It lost at Baltimore and it lost at Houston, and it didn't look clean. Okay, then they traded for Amari Cooper. Things started looking better, and now they've got their identity. They want to run the football. They want to run the crap out of the football, just like the Ravens want to run the crap out of the football. And I'm telling you right now, guys, this Bills team. And I'm not saying that Baltimore doesn't want to go either, because Lamar Jackson has been in the playoffs like 3 times and like not been able to get to the Super Bowl either. But I just feel like this Buffalo team is just like it blows my mind. I think it's a complete overreaction, and usually when this happens, when the lines aren't accurate, more times than not, like I don't know the percentages, just like me of betting sports a lot for like the past like 6 straight years, is when the line's wrong, and like I kind of know the line's wrong, um, that team with the wrong line on them, they will win and cover that spread. And I'm telling you right now, no freaking way are the Buffalo Bills underdogs at home. Are you freaking kidding me? Fully healthy. No freaking way, guys. That's ridiculous. Okay? Buffalo's going to win this game. I already have a 3-unit play on the Bills money line. I don't need the plus 1.5. The Bills are going to win this game outright. I am telling you right now, the love for Baltimore is out of control. It's out of control. They have looked way better than what they actually are. And I know this to be fact. I just know it, guys. I know it to be fact, okay? I am a Steelers fan, and yes, you can say I'm hating on the Ravens, whatever, I don't care. I know this team. I live around the Baltimore area, kind of, and I just know this team, guys. And the Bills, and I know the Bills. I know all these teams really well, but I have a really strong pulse on some of these teams. I got a strong pulse on the Bills and the Ravens. I'm telling you right now, Buffalo is special. Baltimore's not going to be able to stop that run game. You could say the same thing about the Bills, but I'm just telling you guys, Bills Mafia is going to be in full freaking effect. The team doesn't have Stephon Diggs this year. There's a better bond between this team. The Baltimore Ravens defense can be got. It can be exposed. Okay? They just haven't had anybody expose them since Philly did, kind of. Okay? So I feel very strongly that the Bills and Josh Allen get it done. I think the Bills are going to win the Super Bowl this year. I really do. Um, I feel pretty damn confident about this one, guys. I do think that the Bills win this game. Over under, and just to say this too, and I'll throw this out there, so when it happens on Sunday, I can like be like I'm freaking Nostradamus and whatever. Lamar Jackson fumbles the ball a lot. Lamar Jackson slips and slides a lot. Lamar Jackson does dumb stuff. He hasn't done it in a while. He's due for it. It's in his DNA. He does that stuff all the freaking time where he slams the ball on the ground, where he's like mad at himself, mad at whatever. Like, it's coming on Sunday night, 6:30 Eastern, okay? I'm telling you guys, Ravens are losing. Do not put your money on the Ravens. Don't do it. I warned you. I warned you. Over unders 51.5. I do like that under because both teams are going to run the ball a lot. Both teams are going to be very good in the red zone, I believe, defensively. And so I do lean under 51.5. And that is the podcast. That is the YouTube show. I hope you guys win your bets this beautiful divisional round weekend. Should be some good games. And I will see you for conference championship Sunday. It's exciting, guys. Super exciting. All right, guys. See you on the next show.